Daredevil Born Again Season 1 is officially wrapped, but that doesn't mean the behind-the-scenes stories are slowing down. In fact, the current showrunner, Dario Scardapane, has started doing the interview circuit, and while a lot of the questions he's asked are just straight up, I can't confirm or deny territory, like, is Foggy really dead, or are the Defenders coming back, or is Matt still going to be a lawyer in Season 2, there were some pretty interesting insights about what he could talk about. One big moment he did open up about? Detective Gallo's death and how Marvel Studios actually signed off on it. Dario said, "Big thanks to the head of Marvel TV, Brad Winterbaum, producer Lou Despacito, and Marvel Studios head Kevin Feige, and the whole Marvel apparatus. All the gratitude in the world for our executive producer, Santa and Manat. They didn't put us in a box. From very early on, it was like, we're gonna have the Punisher end the season. There's gonna be a level of violence that's gonna get a little further than what you're used to, and they were pretty cool with it. When it came time for the Gallo thing, Vincent was involved. We knew that we wanted to go big, and we were like, look, this is completely bat, but here's the pitch." And they were beyond receptive, because by the time you're there in the story, you're like, all right, let's go. And man, if you've seen that scene, you know they weren't kidding about going big. The reaction from a lot of MCU fans was pure shock, not because it was poorly done, but because Marvel doesn't usually go there. Like, Marvel's always like to keep things within the clean, safe PG-13 zone. It's what provides them the most amount of money, with the occasional cheeky innuendos from James Gunn or cleverly placed jokes like the guy in the chair scene from Homecoming. But lately, Marvel's loosening the reins just a little bit. Characters like Daredevil and Deadpool, who were brought into the MCU from more mature and darker corners of the Marvel multiverse, are actually being kept in their R-rated lanes, which is good, because those stories just don't hit the same under a PG-13 muzzle. Hell, James Gunn even snuck in the first actual F-bomb in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, which is only allowed because the MPAA only allows one non-sexual F-bomb in a PG-13 movie. So with that, I think we're entering an interesting phase of the MCU, one where everything doesn't have to be so clean, doesn't have to be so safe. And no, that doesn't mean I need every Marvel project to drop F-bombs like it's the Wolf of Wall Street, but letting some of these stories lean into real-world intensity makes the characters feel way more grounded and relatable. You don't have to go full R-rated to be real, but for characters like Matt Murdock and Frank Castle, it helps. But let me know your thoughts down in the comments down below.